Hello everyone, welcome to another Starcraft 2 live blabcast. And Masters... Well, I was going to play around with nukes, but I kind of wanted to test out this 8-minute push versus good Zerg players. So we're going to do that instead. So I want to figure out my 3 variants to it, whether he's going Speedling and Spines,
Not enough minerals.
Speedlings alone,
Not
or
enough
Roach
minerals.
with or without Spine.
Not enough minerals.
So I want to build 3 different compositions based on that.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
And I've talked about this before, but of course the purpose of the 8-minute
Not
push
enough
is that it's a
minerals.
terrible time for Terran to push, which means Zergs are not prepared for it, which means they get they're just like mass droning and they have no army at that point. And as long as you can survive like the wave of reinforcements that are inevitably going to come, you do pretty well against it.
Not enough
I gotta work on a
minerals.
transition out of it though, for like the times where the push goes decent but doesn't end the game.
Not enough minerals.
You're the boss. Ah! You scared me. Roger.
Additional supply depots required.
Big job, huh?
Not enough minerals. Not enough.
So it looks like he's gonna hide the Overlord in this high ground here, which is super annoying.
Bad news? Huh?
I actually kinda wanna show him the gas.
SCV ready.
Oh well.
Big job, huh? Gotcha. I'm going. Yep. SCV ready.
I'll do 2 in each gas to start, because I'm not quite sure what I'm up against yet.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals. Our SCVs are under attack.
I'm losing that, aren't I? Damn it.
Yeah. Woo-hoo! Overtime. Go ahead. Well, butter my biscuit.
Upgrade. Not enough minerals.
Bad news? Huh?
Now we'll start on
Not
these
enough
factories.
minerals.
Will do. SCV ready. Looking forward to it. Been waiting on you. Roger that. I feel ya. SCV ready. You gonna give me orders? Got it. In the rear. SCV ready. SCV ready.
Add-on complete.
SCV ready. Big job, huh? What's going on? Who wants SCV ready. Huh? Yo.
Additional supply depots
Alright.
required.
Now it's kinda clear around here. We'll get an idea of what we're up against.
Add-on complete.
Of course.
Oh, son of a bitch.
By the number. Ready to raise some hell.
We got spines and queens.
Absolutely.
So we'll work on siege mode.
Add-on complete.
You gonna give me orders? In the rear with the gear. SCV ready. Ready to roll out.
Additional supply depots required.
Been waiting on you. Ready to raise some hell. Talk to me, boss. Ready to raise some hell. Hell yeah. SCV ready. Ready to raise some hell. Armed and ready. I'm on it.
Research complete.
I can probably use that to my advantage.
This better be good. Move on, son. Ready to raise some hell. Fueled up, ready to go. Ready to roll.
Additional supply depots required.
SCV ready.
And that should be game.
Ready to raise some hell. Ready to raise some hell.
Additional supply depots required.
Alright. So that worked alright. That macro hatch was awesome. Gave me some creep extension, but geez, that gave me such an awesome spot to siege as what am I trying to say? Siege of spine crawlers with. So again, I want to take a look at this build. I think if I could ever get it good, I'd feel a lot happier. I'm happy with the concept of it. I'm not happy with my actual build order to get the most units I can and actually hit at 8 minutes. I feel like I'm hitting late, and I don't have the unit production I need. I'm thinking maybe I should just make 2 Hellions and then go straight into my next 2 factories, not even build a unit, because I really need to get that production going. Also, those 2 Hellions arrived a little late. I wasn't quite sure what I wanted to make yet, because if it's Lings with no spines, I just want to get Blue Flame and a lot of Hellions. So maybe like 1 factory with a tech lab to get Blue Flame and pump tanks, and then Naked Factory and a Reactor Factory to pump Hellions from. This sucks how there's a safe zone here. I call bullshit. If it's Lings and Spines, then I still want to go Hellion heavy, but I want to get Siege mode before Blue Flame so I can take out the Spines. And then if it's Roach play, I want to just get Siege mode and a ton of tanks and like just a sparse amount of Hellions. So I guess the reactor would still be 2 tech labs and a reactor. I guess I'd just concentrate more on siege tank production. And I'd probably put 3 on each of these gas so I could spend that money up. I did like this to take the early gas and then only put 2 on them. First of all, that's the most efficient gas can be because the third SUV is not quite fully efficient. And also it gives me the capability to go really gas heavy if I need tons of tanks, but at the same time I don't have to do that. I can keep most of my guys on minerals if needed. It looks like I do my Hellion poke right around 6:30, which gives me 1 minute to decide what sort of composition I want, which isn't a whole lot of time. I didn't get that reactor factory as fast as I could have actually, but I do get in. I see the 2 spines. I assume this one was a spine. Some people build a spire right here just because it's the same size as a spine crawler, and if you're just not used to looking, it can trick you. I've seen it a couple times. It's kind of ingenious, I think. Stupid TV is getting stuck behind. Yeah, we're going to catch up. There we go. Look at that spot right here. Totally within. Like this freezer right here. How screwed is he right now? Zergling's a spine crawler. The spine crawler's out of range and dying to a siege tank. This siege tank is absolutely untouchable from these Zerglings. Let's also move back to the point when I hit, so I can show you the power of this build. You might say this is like a stupid rush. This is not nearly as good as like Marine Siege Tank or like an early Marine Bunker thing. But let's bring up the Army tab. Spending tab, sorry. 1875 over 650. That's where we're at right now. And that's why it works so well. He's in like droning stage right now. He's like, okay, I got my Helling protection up. I got my 2 spine crawlers. It's time to drone. And his total unit count is 8 Zerglings. So obviously when I attack here, he just made 6 drones, but he's going to go into panic mode and he's going to build, he's going to make a ton of units. He doesn't even have the larva for it, looks like, so he's in a lot of trouble. There we go, 22 Zerglings. The idea is you gotta be able to survive this, which is very easy, but then you gotta survive the next wave, and I think that's why the mech with repair works very well. You can kind of repair your army between these battles. Sorry, buddy, that's still siege mode range. Here he comes. I'm just gonna hang up on my siege tank. One thing I didn't do here, though, but you want to focus fire with your siege tanks. Make sure you're not splash damaging your own units. So you probably don't want to hit the Zerglings, anything but hit the Queens, hit the Spine Crawlers, hit the drones that are being pulled from way behind. And there we go. Now he's making another wave of 32 Zerglings, but you see I'm kind of repairing between. So now I got like a pretty fresh army here to handle these 32 Zerglings, which just basically disappear. And that is GG. Another thing I forgot to do, hotkey this structure so you can quickly get blue flame after siege mode's done. As you can see, I am floating enough to afford it. I'm a little short on gas, but that's because I had 2 on each of these geysers. If I was really on top of things, I could have put 3 on them. And obviously my macro's failing during that push. Probably what you should do after like a wave of lings come and then get evaporated, go back and start macroing. Like your units will do their own thing. They'll repair each other and destroy stuff. But it's a good time to come back here, you know, throw down a supply depot, throw down some mules, supply drop if you have to, get this upgrade going, and just make sure everything's producing. Yep, so that's the 8-minute push versus Zerg. Still very new at it. Still kind of working on the build order and being able to macro it well. And then after that I'm going to start working on transitions for when things don't go as planned. Right now I'm just kind of doing it like an all-in almost, where I'm just kind of pumping tons of stuff out here. But with that, we'll call it the end of this video, and check the description for a thumbs up link.